He's going up against the master himself, though, in Lamas. So both teams well coached, and they're both teams putting a hell of a game out together.
Jeffrey Chan is in, guarding La Provitola for the Philippines. Scola working against Blatch. Oh, in and out though. Rebounded by De Ocampo.
I was good. Just about to give all the plaudits there. How many times we've seen that move, and he couldn't finish.
Now Brioni's picking up. Alapac a lot easier. Oh, a fake inside the Blatch. He wasn't ready. The ball goes off Mata. It belongs to the Philippines. Again, that may be one of the costs of Blatch coming into this team a little late, especially their training.
Yeah.
Philippines really began training in the Asia Cup, which you called for live basketball TV. You missed some good games there. Del Campo facing the basket. It's in! It's a new game now. An Argentine 2-point lead. 8 minutes ago. Buckle up, folks.
Well, we said they would score in a hurry. They've just closed that 15-point gap to 13 by doing what they've been doing all game. Moving the ball, getting down the floor, taking an early shot.
Playing a little zone here. Argentina. To the corner, La Provitola. No good. Rebounded by Brioni.
Well, it's looking like the first quarter. Argentina not in the flow.
A little rushed.
And yeah, being taken out of what they want to run. Someone's got to come up with an Argentinian play here.
Here comes La Provitola again with a three. It's good this time.
More ball movement that time, a little sharper and crisper. And they get the shot in rhythm.
And they're not letting the Philippines get into any early offense. Oh, what a fake by Alapac. Loses the ball though, and it's in the hands of Scola. Brioni. And a foul, a smart one by Norwood.
Smart by Norwood. He had someone safe, free to actually go and try and steal the ball. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
We have to catch our breath.
Well, I don't think these teams know what they're doing to you and I, because
they don't care.
These games, no, I don't. But these games at the moment, we haven't had a slow, lacking passion game here. And we've got a real close one now. 7-7, just over 7 to go.
Ten to shoot. Oh, Scola. Guarded by Tenorio. Here comes Mata. Open three. It's good! The last two he's made.
Super execution, super spacing. Again, he moved Mata to see the ball. Great find by Scola. Not too much pressure on him, but you still got to execute it. Argentinian run. He said it's a game of runs.
De Ocampo inside. Again, a little trouble in the handoff to Blatch. This time, Argentina gets in the way. 9 seconds to shoot. And Gabe Norwood will inbound from underneath his basket. Let's see what the Philippines can do with a set play. Here we go. I don't know, De Ocampo, does he know how much time's left?
I don't think so. He's
Blatch
got it
does.
in the hands of Blatch, though.
He goes in. A foul. He'll go to the line. Foul by Nocioni. That is his second.
Well, Nocioni might have started winning the battle between him and Blatch, but Blatch in the moment ahead on points.
Scola slapped that ball out. Really took Blatch's concentration to just gather it back. Can you believe that Nocioni has only 2 fouls called against him?
I can never believe that he only has 2 fouls called against him, and both of them, that was quite a little soft one for him.
That is a gift, though, that Andres Nocioni has. That's why they love him. I've told before in our earlier broadcasts that national team players will say, I will go to the end of the earth, I'll go to hell itself, as long as Chapo's right with me. Scola under the basket. Oh, nice, nifty move.
Great pass, great finish, great movement, got behind the zone, zone didn't see him.
How do you hide a 2'11" player? Scola can find out.
Sneaked up behind him.
The shadow. Alapag, De Ocampo. They're not letting penetration come easily. Short. Rebounded by Scola. Argentina now with 8-point lead. 6 minutes to go.
Argentina's turn to get the momentum.
Nocioni feels it. Short. Argentina with great defensive transition. What a pick by Blatch. Corner shot. No. Norwood drives in. Floats. Shoots and scores against the backboard.
I'll tell you, Norwood sticking to what he's very good at. A quick slash. I know he's had the 2 dunks. He's had a very, very efficient basketball game here.
The best perimeter defender in the Philippines. Mata hesitated, drives in, left-handed, can't finish.
Did the hard stuff. I think he was worried about Blatch trying to block, but didn't know there should be no need to worry about that.
Mata played in the Spanish League, will be playing for Franca. Alapag with another three.
Oh, this period of the game belongs to the veteran captain. That's 4 threes he has since late in the third. And every time you feel that Argentina established a little bit of supremacy in the game, the Philippines come right back at them.
79-76, halfway through the fourth. Timeout, Argentina.
Coach Navas, there's not a lot you can say here, because Alapag came down the floor, got his feet set, shot a three. Makes it or misses it if you've got a hand on him. For the fact he made the last four, they weren't, apart from when Gutierrez had a hand right on the shot, they haven't had hands on those shots. In transition, they're not expecting a team to come down and fire it. There's nothing you can do unless you want to slow the ball up. And it's Philippines basketball, and that's what's kept them in this game. You know, Blatch is not a factor at the moment because of maybe because of the knee, but everyone else has stepped up, and Alapag's had his game in the tournament so far.
Well, I think the Philippines has been a little smart in using Blatch as a decoy. Let him take 2 or 3 Argentinian players, and let's see what we can do, you know, 4 on 3.
And Argentina have had to make the adjustment of not having Scola guard him because of the foul trouble. And so Nocioni is guarding, so that's given Scola more of a problem to guard the perimeter penetration, which has given the Philippines some chances to create good high percentage looks for them. Campazzo hasn't played this second half.
That's amazing.
Yeah, there must be a reason.
No, I just think that La Provitola is playing heady ball, playing actually excellent defense, which is always a bit of a question mark, especially at this level. He's in control. He's getting everybody else involved, making threes. You know, Campazzo's dynamic.
Chatras is now conducting the crowd in front of us. He's doing everything.
Scola against Norwood. Cross court. Mata open three in line. It's good.
Same play. Great execution by Scola. Mata moved well.
Castro almost gets surprised by Prigioni. That's Prigioni's specialty. After the made basket by his own team, he goes for the steal. Leaders in the NBA in steals per minute. Alapag. And there's a foul by Argentina, and it may be Scolas. Let's see. It is. That's number 4.
I don't see this foul at all.
Given the tenor of the game, it didn't seem like there had been any special contact, but Scola now realizes there's no point. 4 fouls. Pingris.
Same play.
Bad screen, though. Alapag, a 3. Offline. Rebounded by Mata.
Oh, Mata got lucky. He missed the box out. Just the Pringles, maybe with the ankle, didn't have the elevation you'd expect him to have, but Mata came down with it.
Quietly, he's amassed 8 rebounds. 17 points. Best game so far. Maybe the best game in his career with the national team. Nocioni misses a chippy.
It's not Nocioni's night offensively at the moment. Should have made that. Had good position, good angle.
Castro, corner to Alapag. To Norwood for the 3. Too long.
Wrong man, wrong shot.
6-point Argentina lead.
They've struggled to contain Norwood on the penetration and drive all game. He settled for the 3.
Inside to Scola. Here comes Pingris. The ball's loose. Oh, what an effort. And Scola was on the ball, fell out of bounds. And that means it's the Philippines ball.
Just can't put them away, can they? 3.5 minutes to go, just a 6-point game.
But you can't put Argentina away either.
No, you can't. It's Argentina hanging on. But they're not hanging on. Every now and again, they just erupt for an 8-point run or something of that nature.
They would like to have another one and see if the Philippines can stop it and maybe have one of their own. Castro. Blatch. Tough shot. It's in. Could have been a foul, too. Nocioni wants to make sure there's no blood coming out of his nose. Scola guarded by Blatch. They post him up. They're not done. Captain turns around. Loses the handle. 3 to shoot. Loses the ball. The Philippines will take it. Alapag. Blatch in the corner. Castro hands it off. Blatch drives. Oh, he crashes against goal, but he traveled first. And that's a way to not get these guys in trouble. I didn't think he had traveled, but I'd like to see that one again. Chuck Reyes just can't believe it.
If he doesn't travel, Scott is going to take the charge here.
Oh, yeah, he did, actually, because of all that traffic he had to go through. Good call by the referees. Gioni, strong hand. Outside to Nocioni for the 3.
Short, he's been short all game.
Alapag. Foul by La Provitola.
See, the equation is not difficult for Argentina. At some point, whether it be Blatch or whether it be Alapag or whether it be Castro, someone's going to look to penetrate, and you've got to guard them one-on-one. Then you've got to scramble to contest the shot. It's not a hard thing to know what's going to happen. It's just very hard to stop it.
Alapag again from long distance. Oh!
He's gone 5 threes, and Lepatola went underneath the screen. I just cannot understand that decision.
He did not travel thousands of kilometers to not come out of Sevilla with at least a win. He's desperate. So is Philippines. Nocioni is blocked. Blatch with the rebound. 1 point difference. Here, look at Castro. No, you take it.
Same dilemma. You can't go underneath this screen.
Here comes Pingris. They're going over it.
Much better.
Double screen. Bang.
That's an offensive foul. That's a poor call.
No. Foul on La Provitola this time.
If Pingris is standing still on this screen on the slow-mo, I'll be amazed. I'm quite happy to be amazed. That's an offensive foul.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's a very poor call at this stage in the game. He just ran him over.
Yep. 1.5 to go. Alapag. Blatch facing the basket. No good. Rebounded by Mata. Working on a double-double now. The crowd is on their feet.
Argentina still have the lead. They don't panic here. They just need to get a shot they want. Mata's made the last 2.
Again. No good this time. Rebounded by Nocioni and then Prigioni.
Oh my word, what
and a
effort.
Foul by Pingris.
What effort by Nocioni. What effort by Prigioni.
They say that this is no sport for old men. Argentina begs to differ.
There's no way that Nocioni was favored to get it. He's going up against Blatch. He keeps it alive. There's no way Prigioni should have got it. But they did. That effort could win this game.
I think Pingris is hurt. He's not moving much on the court. Prigioni. All the way. Beautiful deflection. Here comes the rebound. Nocioni gets the foul. He'll go to the line.
Offensive rebounds. Great effort by Nocioni. He knows his game has not been at his A1 level today, but his effort on the glass. Well, I don't care if you're a superstar or whatever. Watch Andres Nocioni. When you're playing national team basketball, this is what it's about. Just effort, desire, and working the glass like harder than anybody else. He's now got to step up and make the throws.
He's made his only free throw in this game. Makes the second one. Chuck Reyes sweating this one out. They came so close with Croatia. Fought so hard last night. And now extending Argentina, one of the top teams in the world, to the limit. He missed the second one. 2-point game, 40 seconds to go.
Wow. Same problem, same question. Does Alapag have the answer?
A little closer defense by La Provitola. Here comes Alapag. 10 seconds to shoot. Bounce pass kicked by Prigioni. That's 14 seconds on the clock. A little breather with 24 to go. And now a timeout. Chad Reyes would like to talk it over. They're down 2 with 24 and 4/10 of a second left.
Well, they've been here before in this competition. Opening night, they go to overtime. Reyes has got 14 seconds to draw up a play that will get him doesn't need to be a 3, an open look. I don't think he should mind whether it's a 2 or a 3 in this situation. He knows that if he gets down to 10, he's got decent shooters on the floor that give him a good percentage at the 3. Argentina will take the timeout if Philippines make the shot to advance it, to win it or tie it. But they were all for at the end of the game against Croatia. They didn't get a good end-of-game play. Well, they must have come up with an alternative, and they must know how to execute right now. Alapak will get the ball. I hope they don't just give it to Blacks, because then it's a very, very predictable scenario. If he gets it after 1 or 2 passes, I think he'll score or get fouled. If he gets it early, I think the Argentinian defense will be organized enough to take care of it. Chan's checked into the game.
That means Puso in Tagalog. It means heart. It's part of the logo of this Philippine team, which is Laban Pilipinas Puso, which is Fight Philippines. And Luke's coming in now for Scola. Fight Philippines, heart.
Well,
Campazzo's in.
Very interesting.
He matches with Jeff Chan. And Alapak takes a seat. No, I'm sorry, he's on the court. So it's a 3-guard lineup. Almost a 4-guard lineup.
Well, here comes
Castro against Mata. He thinks he can take him all the way in. He throws the 3. Oh, no!
Travel, great call. Well, they weren't very good.
He was programmed to shoot.
Yeah, they weren't very good at the end of game against Croatia. And they weren't good then. They didn't run anything to create. It was get it in. And it was one-on-one. And the shot was never there, because he never broke him down. I don't know why Alapak didn't have the ball, because he'd been able to create for the whole of this last quarter.
Argentina matches. Prigioni gets fouled with 11 seconds to go. They've got 3 guards, point guards on the court. Nocioni and Mata playing as bigs.
Did they have a foul to give? I think they did. Yeah, they did have one to give. And now Lamas will take the timeout and advance the basketball.
Scola saying, no, we need to inbound it from the half. I didn't know that Lamas had a great player in the Scola and a captain. He also has an assistant coach. Break in the action, break in the frenetic action. Argentina up to less than 12 to go.
Well, the noise in here is phenomenal. The Argentinian fans, the Filipino fans looking a little bit resigned. You know they're going to cheer, but Lamas just has to get it in. Little down screen to make sure Prigioni gets it. He's the best free throw shooter on the floor. But he's then got other options in Campazzo to come back and make sure they secure the inbound pass. Then it's a case, if they make the 2 free throws, well, you know, it becomes a 2-possession game. If they do turn it over, they can't, and it looks a bad situation, they have to foul. So at worst, it's overtime then. So it's all there on the floor. This is Argentina we're talking now. They'll get it in. They'll probably then get fouled. They'll step up and make the free throws. But by the law of averages, at some point, Philippines are going to win one of these games.
They want to win 2.
Yeah, they're going to win. They could win this one still. They get a steal. They've got games later in the competition they believe they can win. They've got a chance to steal one here. Alapak, the veteran, will probably come up with a steal.
They're trying to free Laprovitola. He gets the ball. Cross-court pass to Mata, trying to burn some seconds. No foul yet. And finally a foul on Nocioni.
Burned up 5 seconds before they fouled.
Nocioni, this past season with Victoria, 80% free throw shooter.
And Coach Reyes doesn't have a timeout. He can't advance the ball. They've got to go 6 seconds down the floor to get a shot.
He drew their offensive play during that last timeout. Three-point game. Now this one is critical. May ice the game. Of course, the Philippines was involved in the first game against Croatia with a 3-point shot and what looked like a foul would have been a 4-point play. Makes both.
Cool as you like.
6 seconds to go. Castro. over to Blatch. Launches a three. No good. The putback is no good. And the end of the game sees Argentina collected second win, 85-81, over a winless Philippines. It's the Philippines that really extended this great Argentinian team to the limit.
To the limit, and they had to really, really dig deep. They never found that knockout punch because the Philippine team kept getting off the floor. It's a heartbreaking loss because there's another heartbreaking loss. I mean, there are the statistics. Good all-round game. Philippines did a really nice job from both the 2 and the 3-point range. Free throws, a lot more throws on the side of Argentina. Rebounds, the Philippines won the battle on the glass. There's 17 assists for Argentina, make life so much easier for any team. And 16 turnovers. And Argentina, as always, controlled the ball beautifully.
16 turnovers for the Philippines as opposed to only 7 assists. A lot of their offense is dribble drive. And for Marcos Mata, second top scorer, it's a bit of a threshold he's crossed today.
Well, if you look at those 3 scorers, Scola's still there, but there's no Nocioni, there's no Prigioni, there's no Herman. The young generation trying to pick up the baton, that's a good sign.
De Ocampo scored 8 of his 18 in the second half. Blatch with 15. And obviously Argentina focused on Blatch not creating too much damage. Here's De Ocampo with an incredible shot.
Well, the story of the whole game is the number of incredible shots. And Alapag went with 5 or 4 threes in that period of time where after that timeout late in the third, he single-handedly dragged his team back into this game. While you're watching these replay pictures, the scenes in this gym are phenomenal. It's what the FIBA World Cup is all about. The Argentinians are having a party here. And Nocioni with one of his few buckets in the game because he really struggled offensively. But as a team, they found a way to win. They found a way to win in tournament basketball.
With Luis Scola in foul trouble throughout. I mean, early in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I think the thing about Scola is, as you said, it's not just his play, it's his leadership, and even as you said, his assistant coaching stuff at times.
What a game for Captain Jimmy Alapag. This is his last international tournament. That's what he said. This game he'll treasure, even though it's a loss, for the rest of his life.
Well,
and he's gained the respect of Argentina. Argentina had played the Philippines 4 times before in either Olympic game or World Cup competition. I'm sorry, 3 times before. The Philippines had won once, only back in 1948. In the modern era, it had been all to Argentina. Argentina will remember the Philippines for this game.
Well, they definitely will because of the importance of the game. A loss here, Argentina going to 1 and 2. Yeah, they're back to the wall in terms of qualification. And Coach Lamas managed to get contributions from some different sources. It was still an Argentinian performance. It was still the way they played. In the end, it was just enough because the Philippines just couldn't make enough big shots. And Blatch's injury and Blatch's foul trouble in the first half would have hurt them. However, Norwood in particular came up big, and the guards knocked down shots and made a lot of them.
24 points of Argentina's 85 came off a Philippine turnover.
Yeah, it's a big number when you look at the overall number of 16. They were very efficient off Filipino turnovers.
And Blatch tried to do what he could, but he really was well defended and bothered. Everything he made took a lot of effort. Look at Prigioni going in for the steal. And La Provitola and Mata, 2 of the youngsters in this team, 2 of the 7 non-golden generation players, not only showing up, but getting the confidence of their coach and their teammates to close out the game, essentially.
Absolutely. And there was always the temptation for Lamas. He just ignored it. He didn't want to go to it. He didn't bring Campazzo back right until the last play of the game. He left Herman on the bench. He's got a day off tomorrow. The old Warriors can rest those legs. And there's the last play where Mata really did just literally force the turnover, got a piece of the shot when Castro thought he could get the shot away.
Argentina,
great performance.
After a day's rest, will meet Greece. Greece plays tonight against Puerto Rico. Then after a day's rest, the